welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm excited to be here. I know I haven't been here for a while. Life has been happening, and sometimes when life is happening, you're allowed to take a step back. But as per now, I am so excited. I have a couple of my friends who have traveled like a very long distance. You know, people who took like over 4 hours of travel to just come and see me, and I feel so blessed. I feel so lucky. Like, guys, when you live in a foreign country, how many people take time out of their busy schedule to travel long distance to just come and see you? So I am here. We are having a cozy time. We are chilling. So we're going to have a chat. We're going to catch up. And I want you guys to come in and be with us as we catch up. So we're going to ask ourselves a few questions since we all live in Denmark. And yeah, so stay tuned. Be here. Hello guys. So as I said, we all live in different parts of Denmark. So they took the hurdle to travel and come and visit me. So let's get it from the horse's mouth. I'm going to ask them, each of them, where they come from. So, where do you come from?
I do come from Elko, but I'm living in Denmark.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived here for 4 years. Now.
Okay, 4 years. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you?
Well, I come from Hanning, Quebec, and Ugandan also.
Yeah.
I've been in Denmark for now, I think 2.5 years.
Interesting. Yeah? Okay. How was your journey here?
Oh, it was really, it was kind of long, but comfortable.
Yeah.
And I was just excited for this day.
How many hours did it take?
It was around 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, okay. And you?
I'm from Copenhagen.
Yeah, city girl.
City girl, yes. And I'm Ugandan. Been here for 4 years.
Oh wow, 4 years. And I am Peace. I have been in this country for 16 years.
Oh.
I live in Holberg, and so all these people came to visit me in my village. Yeah. So what do you guys think about my village?
This village is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's a village because where he lives really is very far. It's to one house to another one. It's like 1 kilometer.
1 kilometer apart. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are levels to this village.
Yeah, this is not a village.
Yeah, really?
Actually, this is a town. Yeah.
What? And I always think that, I'm in the village, Okay, that's interesting to know.
Even though you're terming it as a village, it ain't a village. Maybe you can say up country.
Yeah.
And it's it's really fun because right now we can see the beautiful sunset.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of peaceful. And since summer is beginning, very soon we shall be having the birds singing in the morning. Exactly. That vibe, that feeling that you always get with nature.
And also it's a quiet place.
Yeah. Very quiet.
It's a really quiet place.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do you like quiet places?
Yes, to me, yes, I like quiet place.
I do love quiet places because you get time to think, meditate, and like maybe your personal space and do anything you want.
Absolutely. I agree with you. The quietness allows you to meditate, to reflect on a lot of things. Yeah, that's true.
I love towns located near the sea and the oceans, and it's good to have some good beaches around.
Oh yeah, we should explore the beaches.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, so we've all been here living in Denmark. What's the most interesting thing, or what's the one thing you love most about Denmark?
Well, I think you can't begin with that.
Exactly.
I just love how Denmark is organized. The taxes, the systems, the healthcare, the schools, everything is organized.
Yeah.
Yes. When you compare like the ones from home and here, there is a huge difference. And the way people live, the cultures, the respect. You can be on the road and you bump into someone and someone is just saying good morning. But where I come from, you just bump into someone. If it's not a fight, I don't know. Yeah.
They don't have the time for saying like, sorry, excuse me.
They don't have that time, but here someone says sorry and he or she continues.
Yeah.
And what I like about Denmark, mostly is security. You can sleep with your house open, your windows open. No one would bother to come and maybe say like steal something or attack you. So the place is so secure. You can even take a walk at 2 a.m. in the night, going on just a random walk. So I really love the security in the country.
I concur with you. I have examples of where I have forgotten my phone on the bus stop. I have forgotten my wallet on the train with money, and nobody steals.
No.
People are picking that and taking to the police station or to the nearest 7-Eleven, and you always get back your things.
Exactly.
Yeah, but back home, forget something.
Yeah. Also, it happened to me. I left a phone in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I reached in the car, like, where's my phone? I couldn't find it. Then I went back. Then the way I placed my phone, how I found it. Like, really, the security was like, security guys is nice. Yeah.
And people give a lot of respect to each other.
Exactly. Everyone minds their own business. There's no like, back home, you know, the neighbors knows what you're doing, that your schedule. But here, no one cares whatever you're doing. It's your time. It's your time.
And it's your life.
It's your life.
Live the way you want it.
They give you space. They respect people's space. Yeah.
The main difference is we don't have CCTV cameras. We have neighbors. They have CCTV cameras. Yeah.
That's a good one right now.
I've never thought about it like that.
So for us, we don't need CCTV because we have those neighbors always on your
They'll
door.
always be witnessing anything that takes place.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is interesting. I never thought about it like that. But anyway, as a mother living in Denmark, there are things I really appreciate about Denmark. One of it is the education system, the free education system.
Talk about that.
Of course, when you have kids who are younger from 0 up to 6, you're going to pay for the daycare, which is a little bit pricey. But from there on, when the kids are in the school, for me, coming from my background where I struggled so much with school fees, I really appreciate the fact, knowing that even if one day I am broke, I don't have money, my kids will still have an education. And then the other thing for me is the healthcare system, because it's free. I know I've had people complain sometimes about the Danish healthcare system, but personally I don't have any bad experience. And also sometimes I think we look at things depending on our backgrounds. Now me coming from Uganda, where you have to pay for everything, and sometimes the medical care has not been so good unless you have money where you go to private hospitals. So for me, knowing that even if I'm broke tomorrow, even if I have no money completely, if any of my kid or I fall sick, they're going to be taken care of. That gives me such peace of mind when I go to bed. I don't have to worry about that. So for me, those are really, really important things.
But I think the most difficult thing I've seen here is we have more pharmacies, we have more clinics close to our homes. More than here. Like when you get a need for an emergency, you have to first contact an ambulance, come over to your place right here. And you have to first book an appointment.
That's when it's worse. Even if you're at the end of dying, you have to call for an appointment. So, that's when it's not good.
I think in case if you have these dangerous illnesses, you can die in this case. Anytime, in a short time. But in Uganda, we have that quick first aid. You get headache, you run to the clinic, you get Panadol. Though self-medication is bad, but it's a bit relieving because sometimes maybe it can help.
Yeah, that is true. In Denmark, you only get medication unless you have a prescription. Without a prescription, you don't access medication. But I think one of the reasons behind it is that they want our immune system to fight the diseases before they can give you medication. So if you're coming from a country like ours, from Uganda, where you're used to any small thing, you self-medicate, then then the system becomes a little bit difficult.
Difficult,
but the intention behind it is not bad.
So another thing which is good in Denmark is their summer.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, please.
You guys, you forget to mention the summer.
I was coming to that.
Summer is the best. Everyone is happy. Everyone, because harsh season. Winter.
Ooh, please.
We have like 9 months. Let's say 9 or 10 months of being cold. So, but those 2 months we have, everyone is the happiest. We are happy. There are social activities outdoors. So yeah.
Actually, the social life is now back.
Yeah, during the summer.
Life, yes.
But the other thing you mentioned, like the one thing I like about Denmark also, during the summer, you can dress the way you want. Even if you want to walk naked, you can do whatever it is. Nobody is even turning to look at you.
Sure.
Like you do you. Everybody is okay with that.
No one cares.
But just imagine, I have a story. When my mom, 30 years ago, you know, up country, women were not allowed to wear trousers. My mom would wear trousers. My mom would wear short skirts, and literally she would have a crowd following her around.
Because of the culture.
Yes, and here nobody cares.
Here, even the old people like 80 years.
Yeah,
Then shorts.
Yeah,
Then short. They go to the beach. Like the first time I saw them, I was like, there's some beaches where they go. They did dive.
Yeah,
naked.
Yeah,
and no one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so. It's the nudity beaches where you go completely nude.
Exactly.
Do you think any of you would you like to try the nude?
No, I think cultures we are still having that culture the way it grew up. Cultures matter. Yeah.
Me, if I found it by mistake, I will try it.
Alice can be during the night.
Yeah.
But summer, there's no night.
There's no night in summer.
There's no night.
Maybe say at 12 a.m. That's when you can do it, when it's still shining outside.
Yeah. But
And then when you guys talk about the beaches, you remind me of something. When I first came to Denmark, I was so shy to wear shorts or short skirts or short shorts because I felt like maybe my legs have those scars and all the things. And then you go to that beach, you find these old women, their thighs are wrinkled and they are exposing it. I'm like, hey,
even the boobs.
Yes, if these people can expose around me. And that's how I started gaining confidence. Because in Uganda, I would never wear things like that.
Yeah.
Actually, when talking about that, I think Denmark kind of gives you a confidence boost.
Exactly. A lot of confidence boost. Me, when I came, because when you're coming from Uganda, if you're dark skinned, you're not beautiful. You're given names.
You'll be shy.
Yes. And then when I came here, people are like, "Oh, you have a beautiful." I'm like, "Okay, there's something
really
here." Yes.
Yeah.
And then also remember when you don't have bums. I have these thin legs in Uganda. They called me names. I was a giraffe. I was an ostrich. I was
a leg of the chicken.
It was not until I came here where they're like, "Wow, you have long, beautiful legs." I'm like, "Hey, which one are they?"
Here
so
they like
kind of gives you something.
Appreciate.
That's what today I was talking to Jim in the morning. Like here they like dark skin, like dark skin tone. Than like my skin tone. Sorry guys, I'm not being racist, but we have to appreciate it. So that's how it is.
They
even
appreciate diversity.
Exactly, that shape they don't care either you are, but that dark skin tone is the best for them.
And I think they also do like the personality of someone.
Exactly.
When you're someone who is so vibeful, full of life, they will totally love you and everything.
I think all that thing comes back to respect, because here they give a lot of respect. They appreciate who you are. How you are, and because in Uganda you see there's a lot of body shaming. You pass by a group of people building houses, the constructors, and they're casting words and speaking anything they
even
like.
In the market. We used to go to a window. They touch you, they touch, but
But it's not like how it is in Uganda.
So in Denmark they have a culture of respect, but also they have a culture of honesty, and that's the reason why they're able. Sometimes they sell things on the road. You see, there's nobody waiting there, but they trust that you'll be able to pay and leave them money.
They will send the money to their account directly.
Yes.
And also talking about that, like let's say you go to a garage to take your car, you fix it, they'll give you like a month or 2 weeks to pay up. You don't need to rush. But back home, you live with your car after paying. You don't take it anywhere.
Because that trust, trust is also something really needed. Here the trust, because also I was the first time I went to hospital. I did a general checkup. Then I was like, how much should I pay? Like, no, it's okay. We shall send you the bill or the invoice to inbox. I was like, okay. You don't need to pay anything.
Sometimes you're even scared to go out of the hospital.
Exactly. So I was like, then I was like, really, is that true? But I was like, it's okay.
Yeah.
They have because the field of the
Yeah,
address
they
and
have
the rest,
everything.
so
They have the social number.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
everything
you're done.
is digitalized,
Yeah.
so you
Exactly.
cannot
So after
run
2
away.
weeks, so I didn't even remember 3 weeks. They come with the results. So it's like, my bill is this amount, so you have to pay. So on this account, then.
And they give you a period of maybe 2 weeks to pay
Exactly.
out. So there is no rush for that.
But do you think this would work in Uganda? Like putting your items on the road and they right there pay me after 10 minutes?
Oh no!
You must be dreaming.
You still have a long way for that.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, I
giving
think-
people for free.
Yeah,
And also, what I
never
did really like here in Denmark is like transportation.
Oh yeah, it's very reliable.
effective.
Transportation is really, really good.
Yeah.
It is on time.
On time.
If
Absolutely.
it's
It's 6. There's nothing
Yeah.
of. Let's wait for
Tomorrow.
Ian.
No.
Let's wait for
Jim
Chris
is
to or
like-
Jim is like, oh, we're still waiting for. Oh, this one is coming. No,
Yeah.
it is.
So
time.
it's supposed to. It's you is supposed to be in time,
In time.
for it to be on time.
Time.
Exactly. So if you miss one, it will affect
Yeah.
your whole
Schedule, the whole
exactly.
plan.
So
Yeah, but that reminds me, remember back in the days when you have to take a bus up country?
Mm.
They'll send a bus of 8 o'clock. The bus of 8 o'clock may end up leaving at 6 in the evening.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
You see it because we're waiting for someone. We don't know even
Yeah.
the time we wake up. Maybe the person is still sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here in Denmark, literally you'll miss the bus by seconds on the train. Have you ever experienced that where you're
Of
riding
course.
And it's going.
and it is
Yeah.
Me, my life is to run after the train.
You're always late.
no.
Always on the run.
Exactly.
Yeah, because the train doesn't wait for anybody
Exactly.
on the public transport. You have to be on time.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're enjoying my talk, hanging out with my friends, chilling with them. I hope this has been a learning. You've learned something out of what we've been discussing, especially about us living in Denmark. So thank you for being here and stay tuned for the next episode.